Welcome everybody. Today we have messages for you that you need to hear before the new year. We're going to do pile selectors. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You can also choose your pile based off your zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Hope you're doing well. I hope the holidays have been treating you well. Let's see. What do you need to know before the new year? What does the collective need to know before the new year? You could work with Melchizedek. Or you could need to take echinacea supplements. And you could need to surrender to a power greater than you. If you're watching the pile selection, those are some of your messages. Okay. Okay. It's funny because again, I planned this to be a shorter reading, but it does not seem like it's going to be a short reading. We'll see. We shall see. Alright. Oh wait. Well, no, actually, what I'll do is I'll just use these to clarify if need be. Okay then, let's get into it. Pile 1, you have 000 and guidance, or you could be an Aquarius, a Leo, Cancer, or a Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Or you could just go based off of, you know, a lucky number 1, 2, or 3. It's up to you. Pile 2, you have 111 and destiny. You could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Capricorn, or an Aries. Have 3. You have abundance. You could be a Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, or a Virgo. Or you could have any of those placements, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. Okay, so if you need a second to take a deep breath, just pause the video, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and then, you know, whichever pile, 1, 2, or 3, whichever number jumps in your head first is the pile for you. So I will see you in your pile. Also, the timestamps are in the description box below. Chose 000 guidance. The message is you have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning. Where one cycle ends, a new begins. Your affirmation: I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. And again, you could be a Pisces, a Leo, an Aquarius, or a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. Excuse me. If you watch the pile selection, echinacea came up, so it might be a supplement that could be helpful for you. So let's, Lady Venus. Lady Venus, light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. That's cool. Oh, this could be about love for pile 1. A new beginning in love. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Octopus, practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. And if it is about love, it could, like, there could be something to boost your confidence or to change your energy would be to maybe get a haircut, go shopping, buy some new clothes, get your nails done, you know, pamper yourself. Pamper yourself. Because that'll help boost your confidence. Poppy, dream, and the number 5. Okay. A dream come true. A dream come true. Interesting. Healing the heart, the power of self-love. Okay. So, just like based off of these cards so far, if it is about a romantic connection, because Venus isn't just about romance, right? Venus also has to do with self-love and how you care for yourself. And it's interesting how this card, the octopus, came up, because then I mentioned about how it could be helpful for you to change your appearance, to take better care of your physical appearance. And then we have the power of healing. The power of self-love, healing the heart. So it could be, for you, pile 1, that, let's say, because of this, like, when one cycle ends, a new begins, it could be that this is a period of time for you to pause before jumping into a new relationship if you just left one. It could also be a time for you to focus more on self-love and loving your physical vessel, taking care of your physical vessel, your body, because I did also mention the echinacea coming out. And I feel like maybe there's, and my throat too has been like I've been having to clear my throat, so it could be that you're needing to pay more attention to your physical vessel. Okay. Innovation, new creations, the number 20. The number 27, 41, 5, 9, obviously 0. Those numbers could be significant for you. before I flip these over, because those are affirmations, I am going to get some clarifiers. You're creating, there could be a call for you to create a new self-image. For some of you. If you feel like your self-image is fine, then that's not for you. The first message is for you. Because I feel like there's at least two different vibes there. And then we got the Princess of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. They're both feminine characters. It could also be, this could also be a sign for you to, this could also be a message for you to step into your more feminine energy. Again, with like pampering yourself. And then you got Lady Venus coming out. Definitely feminine energy. The Four of Pentacles reverse. Okay, give me 1 second. I had only paused the video for a couple seconds, but I think the message for you is kind of, you've had to use your boundaries and your discernment on your self-talk, and particularly about your appearance. Okay. The thing was, you've had to put boundaries up with yourself about how you think about and view your self-image, your physical image, your physical appearance, your mannerisms. And in doing that, you're kind of, oh boy, I keep getting cut off and interrupted and stopping and starting your pile. So I feel like this has been an ongoing, this has been an ongoing and sometimes frustrating and trying process for you, pile one. But in not giving up, in nurturing yourself, and really honing in on and focusing on doing that self-love work, your dream of whatever this is, like maybe it's you're working on your physical appearance, could be losing weight, gaining weight, it differs, but because of that, because of the focused intention, you're now bringing it into creation. You're bringing it into the physical world. Something also about because you let go of the need to control, and you kind of accepted your physical appearance as it is, it started to change because of that. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I hope the message makes sense. There's a dog under the table. In case you can see my hand moving, it's because I am petting the dog, because when I pet him, he stops scratching the floor. So, man, hold on. It could also be that people have commented on your body and your physical appearance, which has led you to have those thoughts. You were born with an inner knowing, what Louise, the creator of the deck, Louise Hay, calls your inner ding. Listen to it and let it guide your actions. I trust my inner ding. Maybe these make sense for somebody. And then we have, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. And we have guidance here. Something about coming back to a level of self-love and appreciation for your body, for your appearance, for just yourself. I think that's really beautiful. I almost said brown. Do you have brown hair or brown eyes? And then we have, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. That could be regarding whatever possible relationship I mentioned at the beginning of the reading. I also posted something similar to on Instagram, so maybe there's a message for you in that reading. I don't remember which one. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that, but I'll also show you from the guidebooks what they say in case there's another message in there for you. Because your reading has just been kind of loud and chaotic and stop and start, and where is Venus? It could also be a good idea for you to look into what your Venus sign is, if you don't already know. What is happening? Where is Lady Venus? Okay, all the way at the end of the book. Now let's see. Can you see this? I hope you can. Okay. That's the last page. Your message is it's so interesting how now, like, the energy before was like chaotic, stop, start, and like now it's kind of quieted down. I don't know. Part of me wants to just start this reading over, but there's also a reason why things unfolded the way that they did. Dude, what is happening? Maybe this is reflective of your current situation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Pawan. And maybe there's another pile here for you. That's also a possibility. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can. Nope, that's washing it out. One is washed out, the other's not. Okay. I feel like I'm on the freaking struggle bus right now. What's going on? What's going on, Power One? Are you okay? You'll be okay. I'm not like laughing at you. I'm just, sometimes you have to laugh at the absurdity of life. At any rate, I really do hope this message was somewhat helpful. Give you, you know, I don't even know. Okay. Well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate you letting me read your energy, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Pile number 2. You chose 111 and Destiny. You have, it says, follow what you feel, listen as your intuition helps guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. Your affirmation is, life is always happening for me. I am allowing myself to lean in to what feels good. You could also have an Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement. All right, let's get in. Let's get into your message. Ooh, Rama and Sita, holy union. Soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. I was kind of also getting that vibe from pile 1. So there's that. There may be some messages there for you. Interesting. Okay. Well. Okay. Chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Okay. All right. And then unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. I don't know. Well, no, I've never gotten unicorn and chameleon in the same reading. Okay. All right. Oh, what was that song? Isn't it, he's like, okay, all right. Oh my God. The thrift shop guy. Dang it. What is his name? Oh, that's gonna bother me. Hold on. Macklemore. That's the name of the artist. He has a really popular song from, like, I don't know. Oh, I don't even want to think about how long ago that was, but it is a very popular song. I think it is Thrift Shop or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, maybe that's like a sign for you. I don't know why I'm so like focused on that song. Okay. Ginseng, magician. Okay. Okay. Something about the wheel of fate, the wheel of dharma, stepping into your dharma. Because we have the magician here, and he's standing. Is he standing or is he the wheel? Oh, that's interesting. It could be helpful for you to work with the herb of ginseng. I don't know. Maybe taking some ginseng. Wings of Light, number 42. Becoming something new. Well, this is an interesting spread. Okay. This is just, okay. I'm not. There's something about you manifesting this holy union. I will say though, the thing about manifesting that I feel is really important to be aware of is that you don't want to try to force your energetic will on other people, because that really doesn't bode out well for you karmically. that's just a side note, but yeah, let's see what we get for these, because I'm like, something about not pushing forward, not trying to force it. I don't understand what that means though. Oy. Sorry. I'm not used to recording on that. What does pile 2 need to hear before the new year? A chameleon, unicorn, magician. Something about you being able to, I don't know, camouflage yourself? Make the best out of a situation? I don't know. What does pile 2 need to hear before the end of the year? Give me something on this chameleon. The Emperor. Okay, that's good energy. That's like one of the last cards in the Major Arcana. No, it's not. First cards. Why did I say last? You're like, okay. I don't know if you're trying to rush the process. Yeah, because that whole slip of the tongue just happened right next to the card where it says stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So there's something about divine timing that you may not want to play with if you want this holy union. I don't know. Okay. Give me something on the unicorn. Or don't. The Tower. Okay. The Tower. So there's something, this is like so, it's not very smooth or sequential. It feels out of sequence. That's what it is. It feels out of sequence because like we got the whole union first, right? Rama and Sita, soulmate connection, romantic opportunity, and then chameleon, and then unicorn, and then ginseng, and then wings of light. And it's like those don't, I'm not seeing the connective tissue there. It's not forming a really cohesive narrative. And then to get the clarifier of the Emperor on the chameleon is kind of like, I feel like, I don't think, if we're talking about this connection, I don't necessarily, for some of you, I don't think that there's necessarily any, let me just see, hold on. Well, because this is, because then you got the Tower on the unicorn, and it's like, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. With the Tower as a clarifier is kind of like shaking, okay, there we go. It's, there's a need to shake up your artistic expression. Shake up the way that you do something artistic. Let's get a clarifier on the Emperor. Okay, 9 of Swords. I was gonna say, I should have said it. Well, now, whatever. Anyway, I was gonna say I don't think that there's really, because of the fact that I mentioned earlier, not trying to force the timing of things because of divine timing, there's a sense of you getting out of you need to get out of your head. Like, this person right here, not a happy camper. Overthinking, worrying. Like, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with you if this is your energy, which it is, because it says to stay in the background and adapt, and that's like directed towards you, whereas the rest of these are not. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with you. I think it's just a matter of, like it says, like divine timing. What about this tower? No, actually, give me more on this Nine of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. It's going to take a little bit of effort. It's going to take sustained hard work. And not necessarily hard work, but effort, intention, diligence, learning. There's a level of learning that needs to be done, maybe learning about this person. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Let's see about the tower. How does that play in? Play while you wait. Okay. Because I'm like, while you're waiting, and that's the thing too, I wouldn't recommend waiting on somebody else. Especially if it's a manifestation. If you're manifesting your soulmate, a romantic opportunity, a holy union, if you're trying to manifest that into your life, I wouldn't recommend waiting. I would recommend setting the intention, praying about it, doing affirmations about it, but not obsessing over it, because that's the other thing that Nine of Swords can signify, is obsessing. Don't obsess. When you obsess over things, you're in a state of lack. You're in a state of not having it, and that just pushes it away further. That just makes it take a longer time to get to you, if it's meant to get to you. So in the meantime, find something to focus your attention on. Find, a creative project, play, something to take your mind off of it, because the fact that the Nine of Swords came out could mean one of two things, or it could mean both things. You could be worrying about it, so then you're obsessing about it, and that is just the opposite of the energy you want to have when you're manifesting things, because that just pulls in more of what you don't want. Okay, let's see about the Wings of Light. I thought that was two cards, but it's three. We've got the Hermit, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups. Okay. Well, that's not what I would have, well. Okay, so the Hermit calls for a need to do some introspecting. Actually, a lot of introspecting, and I'm going to put it over here because it doesn't make sense over here. No, it does make sense. Okay, I had covered this up. Okay. There's a need for you, pile number 2, to go inward to learn more about yourself. You need to learn more about yourself. You need to put in this due diligence to learn more about yourself so you can become something new, because in the current state that you're at, I don't see this coming to fruition, especially not if you're in the Nine of Swords energy. But once you do this introspection, once you do this getting to know yourself, doing the shadow work, really starting to love yourself, love on yourself, that's when this new, so the Ace of Wands can be interpreted a couple different ways, but given that it is in this section of the reading, I feel like your main focus right now is not going to be on this. In your current state, that's not where it's at for you. Because you need to become something new. You need to become a newer version of yourself, a version of yourself that you love enough. Because that's the other thing about relationships. They can be mirrors for us, and there's a need for you to really step into yourself to do that inner work. Once you do, you'll get an opportunity for new passion, new creative endeavors as well. The thing about the Five of Cups is, it's literally crying over spilled milk, spilled water. This figure is crying over spilled water, crying over the past, without seeing those two beautiful cups that are left over there. So maybe for you, you want a romantic partnership, a romantic connection, a holy union, but but because of destiny or divine timing, like, it's just not coming in how you'd like it to, and or with the person you'd like it to, that you have in mind, that you're clearly, like, that you're worried about, you're obsessing over, and you're not seeing that there's opportunities here. There are other opportunities that want to come to you. It just may not be in the person that you had your mindset on. And so it's kind of important that you focus on yourself. You focus on these creative endeavors, these artistic expressions. You learn about who you are, so that the romantic, the soulmate connection, the romantic opportunity, the holy union that you deserve can come in, because you'll be ready, because you won't be so focused on it. There's a saying, it's like, set it and forget it when it comes to manifestations. Set the intention that you're calling in a romantic opportunity without needing to direct it to a specific person. And then you'll get the romantic opportunity, the union that is destined for you. And what's destined for us sometimes can be even, most of the time can be even better than what we imagine in our own minds, than our expectations. In the current state, you're not doing yourself a service. You're doing yourself a disservice, actually. And there's a need to really transform your view on romantic connections as a whole, and the reason with the Hermit card coming out is like, okay, how do you view romantic connections? What do you expect of people in romantic connections? There's a lot of interest. There's a lot of nuggets there that you can work with, but those are just a couple. Let's see. If you choose to do this inner work, if you choose to learn some form of artistic or creative outlet, maybe a new hobby, if you do that, what is the possible outcome? If they let go of control, if they let go of worry, if they let go of obsessions, that's really coming out strong there, obsessions. If they do that, if they stop trying to direct the course of events, what's the possible outcome? Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. Okay. You'll get your queen. You'll get your holy union. And it'll be a new... Look at this. Look at the imagery on this wall. Dang it. Why's her boob got to be hanging out? All right. Well, I wanted you to see... Yeah, you can't see that with the shadows. Grr. Well, there's a lot of gold coins. There's a lot of treasure coming out. Dang it. There's a lot of gold coins and treasure coming out that cup. There's a new romantic opportunity waiting for you on the other side of you letting go of the obsession, the worry. On the other side of you stepping into communion and union with yourself first. Because that's really where it starts. If you can't be in union with yourself, if you don't know yourself, how can you expect to be in a relationship that's worth anything? That won't just continue karmic cycles. Well, that took a turn. Okay. And then bottom of the duck, the duck? Do ducks mean something to you? Pile 2. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, there's a need to change your perspective on love, on partnership, on how you show up and how you expect others to show up in romantic connections. But it'll be worth it if you do it. If you take the time You'll get to fall in love with yourself. And when you fall in love with yourself, you're at that vibration where you can bring in your perfect match, your divine, destined, holy union. But not until, I mean, it's not even just not until, but like, you can be in union with people. It'll just be more karmic lessons for you to learn. And there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just a matter of your choice. It's your choice. So we have I Follow My Joy for your, what are they called? Wow. Hold on. For your mantras, or I can't think of the word. Your thoughts influence the kind of day you'll have. Name 3 ways you could make today even more enjoyable than you thought it was going to be. Yeah, I feel like that message might have stung a little. But sometimes that's necessary. Then, oh, you got 3 of these. I nourish myself. See? Dude. Oh. Okay. Decide that today you will eat only food that loves you. You know better than anyone what is best for you. Food really does affect the way that our bodies function, our brains function. And drinking more water is important for you too, pal too. I am creative. Shut up. Shut up. Honor your unique gifts. Think of 3 ways you could express your creativity today. Damn it if it's not awesome when this shit happens. Okay. It's like, you know, yeah. When I lean toward love, I am led. When I lean toward love, I am led. Self-love leads you to be in connections with people who can reflect that same level, depth, and quality of love back to you. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Yeah, there's a need for you to really be certain and have faith that should you, follow through on these pieces of guidance, it won't miss you. Your holy union, your divine counterpart, your soulmate will not miss you. But it is always your choice. It is always your choice. That is the good thing about free will. But when you make that choice, be ready for the outcome that comes along with it. All right, pal 2. I do hope that was helpful. It may not have been, it may not have been what you wanted to hear, but that's just kind of that's the guidance that I got for you. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for letting me read your energy. I appreciate you. And comment down below if this made any sense. I would love to know. Thank you. Welcome, pile number 3. You chose 888, abundance. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Let yourself feel abundant. Feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you were once seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. Your affirmation: the more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. Now, you could have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Libra. The number 6397. Oh, 789. 789, get it? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, the dad joke. No, what? Oh, that's okay. Okay, let's get into your messages. Pile 3, messages that you need to hear before the end of the year. And that rhymes too. Damn, y'all. Okay, all right. Oh, you got 2. Oh, the Atlanteans. Evolution, vibration, legacy, technology, progress. Expect acceleration. Okay, who are you? Who are you, Pile 3? Who are you? Lakshmi and Ganesh. Prosperity, vibration. Shut up. Pile 3. What is this? You got prosperity and abundance? Come on now. All right. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Lotuses could be significant for you. Lotuses and elephants. That came through in a reading I just did on Instagram too. There could be a message there for you. Okay. Do you have the memory of an elephant? Do you remember shit? Are you petty? It's okay. No judgment. Oh, I like your energy, Pile 3. Okay. Platypus. Oh, shit. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life, okay? Animal spirit guides, don't mince words, apparently. Okay. So, Pile 3. Given that okay, so you got earth, fire, and air. Earth signs can tend to think a lot, overthink a lot, and be stuck in their head. I was going to say something, but the Sagittariuses that I've encountered, actually it's just one in particular, so let me not say it, that's just rude. Anyway, oh shit. Anyway, we're going to move on. Back to you, Pile 3. There's a need for you to really be aware and cognizant of all the friggin' blessings you got in your life right now, because like it's only going to get better and quicker. It's coming in quicker. So like be grateful. And I don't feel like you're not grateful. I feel like it's just whoa. All right. So it's not that you're not grateful. It's just that there's some challenges or things that you'd rather not deal with that are taking your focus off of all the blessings you have going on. And our focus is so important. It rewires our brain where we focus our attention on. So it's so important to make sure that you're really paying attention to and focusing on all the blessings you have going on. All right, they've been so patient. So 3, rosemary, ancient memory. What's this about? Maybe you've also been, I don't know, I'm getting like, because I was going to put this under the Atlanteans, and I feel like you've had past lives as in Atlantis. Take that as you will. But there's something about like those past life memories coming into play in this life. I'll get more on that in a minute. Actually, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, see? I literally was just mentioning to you about like where we focus our attention on matters, and I was like, oh wait, no, I want it to be laid out in a specific way because it's part of the spread. And then I'm like complaining. It's literally positioning the same card under stop complaining. Oh, I love it when that happens. Okay, go with the flow. And the Atlanteans were in the, well, are associated with water. Letting go, cleansing, and receiving. Okay. Shut the front freaking door. Stop it. What? Okay. You may not know this. But, Lakshmi, 4 arms, right? That's, yep. And then we got Lakshmi again. So clearly the goddess Lakshmi is working with you, pile number 3. I freaking love that. And then, oh shit, I didn't even read the, I didn't even read the bottom. Okay, do you got that money, pile 3? Because this is wild. And again with the elephants. I have seen other cards of the goddess Lakshmi without elephants, but like, you know what? Hold on, I need to double check something. Because, yeah, let me pause this. So, I just wanted to double check the guidebook for the relationship between Lakshmi and Ganesh. And some of you could have generational wealth. It's coming into play. It could be in play. I'm not sure, but like, because Lakshmi is said to have adopted Ganesh to give him all her prosperity and her wealth. I hope you can read that. Okay, that's just wow, because wow. And then I don't know if I mentioned the numbers 28 and 25. 3, 28, 25. 25 plus 3 is 28. Oh, and that's the order they came out in. Nah, psych. Nope, that's not true. It was 3, then 25, and then 28. Anyway, all right, let me not get caught up in this before these dogs tell me time's up. All right, let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess before I shuffle. So you could have, you could have some, well, I mean, it says here, legacy, technology, progress. If you incarnated in Atlantis, then I would say it is probable that you also have psychic gifts of some sort, some form of gift. What am I doing? Oh, I wanted to see about this. I mean, this is a good set of cards. Like, you got fortune, you got prosperity, you've got abundance, like wealth, health, happiness. The Fibonacci sequence could be something you know about, or maybe something you should look into. Let's see about this go with the flow, letting go. Oh, well, okay. We got 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords reversed, that's good. I like that for you. And then the 9 of Wands. So, well, you know, you could be letting go of the false idea that you have to choose between living a life in alignment with your values and being wealthy and prosperous. And in letting go of that, sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. Sir, please give me like 5 moments. Thank you. Hold on a second. Going with the flow, and letting go of the idea that you can't be a good person if you've got wealth and fortune. And in doing that, where I left off, but I keep getting distracted by the dog. So something about like letting go of this idea that you have to make a choice between one thing or the other, whatever that is for you, is releasing a lot of the burdens, a lot of the heartbreak, and there's a call to try something one more time. Try something one more time. I feel bad, but it's just these dogs, they've been pretty patient. So I will share with you your affirmations. I welcome miracles into my life. I welcome miracles into my life. Be open to miracles today. You will experience a miracle each time you decide to let life love you a little bit more than before. And then we have, I am willing to love myself. Oh, is that it? Is there something about like, okay, I just had okay. So I was, understandably, I was a little bit distracted about the dog before, but then like, cause then like, there's a choice, usually Two of Pentacles can be with like a choice between money, one thing with money and another thing with money, but anyway, the epiphany I just had, and maybe you're about to have an epiphany about something or someone, because it was like, when I was looking at this, I'm like, it's like, I'm willing to love myself. There's something about, if you already have this wealth, and abundance in whatever form, because abundance and wealth don't have to be strictly in the physical realm. But there's this idea that if you have one thing, you can't have the other. And that's a lie. You can have actual literal wealth, money, abundance, good health, a good mindset, and good people around you, good connections, good relationships, and love. You don't have to go all in on something. It doesn't have to be a choice that's heartbreaking. Oh, snap, the freaking confirmation. It doesn't have to be a heartbreaking choice between like, okay, I can have the money in this lifetime, but I won't have that true love. I can have the true love in this lifetime, but we'll be broke forever. You know, like it doesn't have to be black and white. It doesn't have to be up or down. There can be moderation, and that could be the miracle that's coming in for you if you try one more time. Okay, damn, that feels good. I love it when like I'm able to actually get the message out, because it's like there's like this anxiety in me before, like if I anyway. Okay, so I am willing to love myself. This card, oh man, and this practice that I'm about to share with you, so good, so game changing. At first it can be it is super uncomfortable, especially if you have self-worth or self-love issues, but totally a game changer. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. I really love you. Don't be shy. It's just another way of saying life loves you. God loves you. The universe loves you. And do your best to look into your eyes when you say it. Ooh, that's like a whole nother step up, but it's powerful. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I can't fucking take it. I cannot take it. I can't take it, bro. I can't take it, bro. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. And I just said, trying one more time. Letting go and releasing that heartbreak. Holy crap. Dude. Okay. Pile 3, I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you for joining me and letting me read your energy. I appreciate it greatly. And comment down below if you feel like it, or like, or share, subscribe. Anything you do, I appreciate. Thank you. And yeah, take care. I wish you the best on this.